Hi and welcome to Wednesday's video. It's Charlie speaking, and today's title is Do You Hate Taking a Loss? The reason I've put this video together is because I was having a chat with a trader on late Friday afternoon or mid Friday afternoon, about 5 o'clock or so, and he was talking about a position that he was in. He was long euro dollar, and at the time euro dollar was coming down. I've got this on a 4-hour chart at the moment. And so the euro dollar was coming down, and he said he just wanted my view. What do you think on the euro? And I said, well, I think it's going to come lower. And then he said, right, well, I'm long at the moment, and I was hoping that you might say, confirm my belief that it's actually, because at that point I think it was sitting at around about, let's say it was at 110.80 at the time. I said it does look like it's going to come lower. So he said, I've been long from up in the 111.30, I think he was, and he had a stop down at 110.60. And it was sitting, let's say, at 110.80 at the time. And this guy really goes in heavy. So if he takes a loss, he takes a really big loss relative to the size of his account. But he usually just has big wide stops and gets away with it a lot of the time. Not on this occasion, and that's the point. That sometimes, it doesn't matter if you've got a wide stop, and you have to just accept taking a loss. Because I remember him saying, he said, I hate taking a loss. He said, I'll see if it bounces, and on a little bounce or retracement, I'll then come out for a smaller loss. Now, it didn't actually do that, as we can see. It just carried on going lower, and it would have then come down to his stop at 110.60. Now, the only thing is, I don't know with this trader whether he held on. Now, if he held on, all it would have done was come back up to 110.80 and then rolled over again into this week. So I think the point is to not hate having losses. Losses are there for a reason. They're there to learn from, and not there necessarily to be avoided at all costs. We should approach the markets with a view to having regular losses and just accepting that they're just part and parcel of trading, and that if our risk to rewards are correct and our risk management's correct, then it really doesn't matter too much if we are having regular losses, because we're going to have those winners that come along that will compensate for those. So I wanted to go through this with you today. Don't hate having losses, because if you hate having losses, then what you're more likely to do is what this chap does: widen stops and then widen them some more when the price comes towards you, and then widen them some more for the avoidance of being wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being wrong in the markets. There's nothing wrong with just getting to a level where it's no longer feasible for the trade that you were looking to do, and that's your cutout level, as opposed to just widening your stops and widening your stops. So stick with a regimented approach to the markets. Accept having losses. They're part and parcel of it, and you'll be much more profitable as a result of taking more losses. I know it sounds strange, but it works. Speak to you soon. See you on Friday.